Today I want to share with you 3 tips to save money if you're a landlord renting out a property. I'm Justin Woodall with Iron Horse Property Management, and over the years we've just learned small little tricks of the trade, or small money saving things that over time really add up. And when you multiply them over many properties, they really add up. Number 1, don't include a washer and dryer in your rental unit. Now, why do I say that? Well, typically doesn't rent for more money if you include a washer and dryer. However, if you include it and it breaks, then it's on you to repair it. And washing machines and dryers, they're constantly having problems. And if they belong to the tenant, then it's the tenant's responsibility to repair it or replace it when the time comes. If it belongs to you as the landlord and you lease it with that in it, then it becomes your responsibility. So you multiply that out over a few years of owning rental property. How many washer and dryers do you end up buying? How many washer and dryers do you end up repairing? And those costs do add up. Number 2, money saving tip. Structure your lease so that the tenant takes care of the lawn. So make it the tenant's responsibility to mow the lawn, keep the bushes trimmed, and keep the yard looking good. And the way we structure our leases is it is the tenant's responsibility. And as you know, sometimes they don't always keep it cut as they should. So if they let it grow up too much or let it go too long without being cut, we notify them, give them a few days to correct and remedy the violation in the lease, which it is because the lease says they'll keep up the yard. And if they don't do that, then our lease gives us the opportunity to hire a landscaper to go out, clean up the yard, and then we bill that back to the tenant with an additional fee for having to deal with their lease violation. So that's money saving tip number 2. Tip number 3 is to have your utilities set up on a landlord policy. Now, what do I mean by that? If you've ever moved and you have to get water service set up or electric service set up or gas service set up, anytime you do that, they charge a deposit, they charge an administrative fee to create the new account, to get the service switched over. And after you do that a few times, again, it's usually $50, $40, whatever it may be, but you do that a few times over a period of years, and that adds up as well. The landlord policy, what that does is allows you to simply revert into your name immediately once the tenant has it cut off, and then once the new tenant moves in, it reverts into the new tenant's name. So the fees and the deposits and all of the new account establishment fees go away. So that's money saving tip number 3. Again, these are small things that over the grand scheme of things and over time add up, and over multiple properties add up. So hope this has been beneficial, and if we can ever help you with your rental property, reach out to us at Iron Horse Property Management.